Losers, Snap, and Tesla, who were acquired last week, they just don't know it yet. Snap lost 3 million users globally in the second quarter of this year. That's right, a company that is trading at 10 times revenues is actually losing users. Why? Because everyone's decided they like the most recent version of Snap, Instagram Stories, better. For the last 2 years, Mark Zuckerberg has taken Evan Spiegel behind the gym and kicked the out of him every day, and it's working. What would happen if the 4 largest retailers, Walmart, Home Depot, Kroger's, and CVS, all got together every morning and said, how do we put number 5, Target, out of business? Target would go out of business, and that is exactly what is happening in the app economy, where the 4 largest apps, Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, and Messenger, meet every morning to put number 5, Snap, out of business. So the key question here is who will buy Snap? And we predict it will no longer be an independent firm by the end of 2019. And with a market cap of $11 billion, someone's going to need to show up with $7 to $8 billion, which makes the universe pretty narrow. Our bet, Amazon. Why? The company wants to get a cohort on board that buys a lot of stupid high margin, specifically teenagers. In addition, the real reason we think this might get done is the new CFO at Snap is the former VP of Finance at Amazon, Tim Stone. Mr. Stone can call Mr. Bezos on his cell phone at home and say, this is where we are, this is the deal, and short circuit the entire awkward experience known as the mergers and acquisition process. Our best bet is Amazon. Now, who else could it be? Disney. Disney has 1, the balance sheet. 2, they need to reinvigorate their brand among teens. And 3, Evan Spiegel gets to decide what is going on here. This demonstrates the problem not only with monopolies who are putting a great company out of business. Who do we know won't buy it? Facebook. See above, Zuckerberg's been kicking the out of Evan for the last 24 months. Disney, however, any young man can and will learn from Robert Iger. The mouse or the river, take your pick. But Snap, the end as we know it by 2019. Tesla. One of the unhealthiest things about our economy and our society is we no longer worship at the altar of kindness and character, but at the altar of billionaires and innovators. Case in point, Elon Musk, who has been acting like, I don't know, how do you say, an and someone who shouldn't be the CEO of a publicly traded firm. But we keep making excuses for him. However, the SEC did find its voice yesterday and stripped Mr. Musk of the chairman title, demanded that 2 new independent directors be added to the board. By the way, that's a great thing here and probably the most overlooked function of this violation or this fine, because this was a failure of governance as much as it was a personal failing of Mr. Musk. Essentially, what this has shown us is that there isn't a single person on the board that Mr. Musk listens to, because every one of them at some point said to him, hey, stop tweeting, Rocket Man, and he decided to ignore all of them. However, there are some good things to like about the settlement. 1, it lets Tesla move on. This is a great company. Mr. Musk is an important figure in the world of our economy and the ecosystem, and it lets investors get on with it, so to speak. However, where did the SEC get this wrong? Simple. They stripped him of the wrong title. He should be chairman, not CEO. He has proven himself incapable to be a responsible fiduciary and represent himself to the financial markets. But more importantly, here come the Germans. Just as you would not want to be a German company squared in the sights of U.S. tech companies, you do not want to be a U.S. auto manufacturer that has woken German companies from their electric slumber. Watch new electric vehicles to come in 19. What is ultimately going to take Tesla down or drive them into the arms of another company? Simple. Competition. Can you imagine what it must be like to sit in front of government officials, and both Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg have had to do this recently, and blatantly lie? What is your advice to an executive or to an individual who has to blatantly lie in front of government executives? What do they say? Simple. Beer. I like beer in college. I like it now. I like beer. Beer. We'll see you next week.
See the world through the eyes of a drunk. Wow!
You're charming the pants off of me.
What did you say, Aunt Selma?
I said take off those damn glasses.